Hey Craftsies, it's Shanta from Craft It Pretty. Today I'm going to show you how to go from this to this. Look how clean that is. Okay, so let's get into it. So, what you're going to need is obviously your mat, scraper, some baby wipes, and if your mat is really, really dirty, you want to get up all the goo, then you're going to also need some sort of surface cleaner like Goo Gone. I use Goo Gone because it works. I've tried spirits as well, but you've got to be quite careful with that. So this is what I'm using. Okay, so when you've used your mat a few times, you can simply clean it by getting a baby wipe. The water wipes are quite good because they're very, very juicy. They're very, very wet. And then you can just use that to wipe all the bits of your mat. So even if your mat looks like it's clear, when you wipe it, you'll see how many bits come up. You can't really see it on this one too well. These aren't the best water wipes. These are the cheap ones. So they're not as good as the, the Huggies ones that I used previously. So you just wipe it off. And if your mat isn't too bad, you'll find that that works for you. And then if you just leave that to dry for, until it's dry, and then it'll get its sticky back. But my mat is beyond that. Yeah, I've been meaning to clean this for ages. So my mat is beyond wet wipes. So this, no. That's why we have the Goo Gone. So with this, what I do is just start in a little area, pour a bit on. You can pour a bit onto your sponge. You could use gloves for this, but I'm just not that precious. And just sort of get it so it dabs itself in to that area. So you can see that it's quite, you can see it's wet there. Yeah, so just leave that to soak in for a minute. And then you get your scraper. Could use a scraper, I suppose you could use a credit card, but I don't think that'll be very durable to keep trying to do this. And then you're just gonna move all of the dirt. You see how that's making a difference already? With just one pass, look at that already. Okay, so I'm going to go around and do each square just like that. So look at the difference. I've done half the mat, just so you can see, do a little comparison. And see, that's all off. I could even go even more on that side if I wanted to, but for me that's enough. So I'm just going to do this other side now. Look at how nice and clean this looks. So you got all the bits out. Look at that, gorgeous. So what I'm going to do now is go and wash this off under some warm soapy water to get all the greasiness off, and then I'm going to come back. Yep, so it's all washed off now. You can see all the water droplets on there. So what I'm going to do is just leave it to really thoroughly dry out. And then obviously I've got a massive hole in the mat there. I'm going to show you how to repair the holes in your mat so you can use your mat like new. So when I come back, I'm going to show you in the next video how to restick it. Now that you've got all the goo off, I'm going to show you how to restick it and you can start using your mat again.